Please subscribe Car News. In case you're an extravagance vehicle organization trying to prevail in the United States today, you would do well to have a solid 3-line hybrid in your showroom. Lexus was strangely without one for a considerable length of time, rather offering just its antiquated body-on-outline GX and LX SUVs as its family-accommodating alternatives. We don't know why it took such a long time for Toyota's extravagance division to cobble together a 3-column form of its well-known RX hybrid, yet it at last accomplished for 2018 with another variation called the RXL. Refreshed for 2020 alongside the remainder of the RX lineup, the RXL stays to a lesser extent a real 3-line SUV than its opposition. To make this 6 or 7-seat form of the 4th age RX, Lexus didn't extend the wheelbase. There's a touch of additional bodywork rearward of the C-column to permit simply enough space for a little third line of seats, yet that is about the degree of its progressions over the 2-line RX. While numerous 3-line extravagance hybrids give not exactly palatial housing in their manor rearward sitting arrangements, the RXLs are especially meager on space. With the second column chief seats pushed right back following after them, the seat backs really reach the base pad of the third line. What's more, to get any usable legroom in the third line, you need to move the second line situates so far forward that they become likewise confined. Headroom is additionally constrained in the third line. Trust us, even your children may toss a whine on the off chance that they're compelled to possess this current Lexus behind most seats. Lexus claims that some RXL purchasers, who made up just 13% of all RX deals in 2019, picked the L basically for its additional load space. Contrasted with the 2-line RX, the more drawn-out body makes for an extra 7 cubic feet of additional load space with the third column collapsed. When sitting in advance, in any case, the RXL holds the entirety of the qualities that make the standard RX such a mainstream decision in the extravagance SUV section: an agreeable ride, a refined powertrain, and a rich inside. The RX 350L floats along the street discreetly, and its pleasantly cut lodge is an asylum of quiet over even the most unpleasant streets. The trade-off is a considerable lot of body move and corners. On the off chance that you can manage with just 2 lines of seats, in any case, there is a F-Sport model of the standard RX with a stiffer suspension tune and marginally progressively created taking care of. We couldn't test this 2020 model furnished with all-wheel drive, yet a comparative 2018 RX 350L we tried went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in sensible 7.3 seconds and ran the quarter mile in 15.5 seconds at 90 miles per hour. It's a long way from a scorcher. The RX 350L offers just sufficient increasing speed when contrasted with contenders, for example, the Acura MDX, which is over a second faster to 60 miles per hour. This current Lexus V6 is at any rate smooth in its capacity conveyance and all around detached from the inside, and the 8-speed program transmission moves freshly enough. Our test vehicle rang in at $63,540 and was completely decked with the luxury bundle, second-line commander seats, the cold weather bundle, a head-up show, a Mark Levinson sound framework, and a 12.3-inch infotainment show. That screen is currently a touchscreen and is mounted nearer to the driver as a major aspect of the RX's most recent updates. This change assists with tending to a portion of the RX's past ergonomic troubles, as the touchscreen ability implies you don't need to depend exclusively upon the irritating touchpad controller on the inside support. Lexus charges $3,150 extra for the L rendition of the RX 350, and we don't believe that upcharge is justified, despite all the trouble. On the off chance that you really need a third column of seats in your extravagance hybrid, you're most likely happier looking somewhere else. The Acura MDX, Cadillac XT6, Lincoln Aviator, and Volvo XC90 all offer comparative refinement yet with more space for travelers than the RXL does. What's more, on the off chance that you needn't bother with a third line and are happy to surrender a couple of cubic feet of freight space, the 2-column RX offers about a similar tranquil, refined, and lavish bundle for less cash. As a 3-line SUV, the Lexus RX 350L qualifies however as anything but a completely dedicated exertion.